Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we could do some cards using this garden party set. I've had this ever since I started crafting, so it is a few years old. Well, paper crafting, and it was one of the first collections that I bought. And as a collection, I mean literally just this piece, which is the decoupage pad and the paper pad. And as you can see, I've just not used it. I have used some of the flowers. The flowers in here are just absolutely gorgeous. So I have used a few bits, but not a lot. So I just thought I'd come on and we'd create some nice summer themed cards. Now I'm going to do more like note cards, notelets. So what I'm using is I'm using these cards and envelopes, the craft cards, and the 5x7, and all I've done is fold them up and then cut them in half to create top folding cards. So they're just smaller than an A4, but so they measure 3.5 by 5, but they're just nice little cards, just little note cards. I just thought it was lovely. So we're going to basically we're just going to do some nice cheerful cards. So I have used bits of this, but I haven't used a lot, and it's just such a shame to have it sat there in my stash not doing anything. So yeah, so I'm just sort of having a look to see what I want to use first, and I'm thinking that maybe those three first. So let's just move that over there for a second, because I love the craft card. I think the craft card bases are lovely. So I just think, I mean, they just go really, really nice together, don't they? So the first thing I want to do, I'm actually thinking I want to do some tearing. So let's do that now. I just want some little bits to sort of pop on. Like so. Okay, so these will all just sit underneath. Yeah, I'm just thinking of building up some sort of, yeah, I'm just trying to think like background, but I want quite a rustic sort of feeling to it, so I think that would be nice. So I'm just going to cut some pieces, and I think the best thing for me to do literally really is for me to actually start and glue these down, because I'm finding that, yeah, because they're sort of wanting to jump up. So I've got a few bits. I need some glue. Let me grab some glue out because I've used up. I think it's over here. Yeah. Right, okay, so I'm going to use some newer glue. I just need to take that off. I find that if I take the gem off, I can actually stand my glue upside down, so it's always ready to use. So yeah, it's all good. Right, so I literally am just going to start sticking. What I am thinking is maybe bringing in some of my distress inks. Let's have a look. I think bundle sage, that'll look nice. What other colours? A tad rose, I think that's a bit too, that's a bit way too dark. Oh, squeeze lemonade, I think that'll look nice. And Victorian velvet, I think I'm going to go with those. So let's grab our matching brushes out. So I need a yellow, where's my yellow one? There it is. So I need a yellow, a green, so where's the green? And I need my pink, my light pink. I want to say that's the light pink. It looks like it's a light pink one, doesn't it? And there's the green. Right, okay, because yeah, I'm just thinking that adding just a little bit of sort of colour to these is just going to help around the edges of them, just for them to stand out a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. So let's stick that down. Okay, and then Just going to grab my green and do the same. That's actually a really nice match. Okay, and then I'm going to go up from the bottom for this one. So it's doing almost like a rustic kind of card. We're not following any rules for this, which is really nice. Right, let's bring in Victorian Velvet and let's ink that up. So I am working on a glass mat, which is why I haven't got like a blending mat or anything that I'm using. So actually I think I prefer that, yeah, that way. So yeah, and if the ink gets on the back of the paper, then honestly I really don't mind that. Right, I think I want the green just down there, so let's do the bundled sage on here. I mean, how nice is that looking? And that's just us tearing a few bits of paper and gluing them down. But yeah, it really does make all of the difference. So that's going to go there. And then the last one is this one, which is the big long bit that we've done. Okay, and then that's going to go there. You'll notice I haven't put in any ink on this side, and that's because I'm not quite sure how far along we're going to have to trim it down, so I'll just be wasting my ink. So right, okay, so there's that bit done. Let's trim that off. So I'm going to go all the way around like so and just trim off there. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Really like it. So I know you can't see my inks, but they are there. They're just up at the top. Just wondering whether or not I want to add a few more bits down on this bottom, and I'm thinking that I actually do, just over on this side, so maybe one more piece each. Yeah, right. So again, just popping some colour on. I'm just going to go with it. So not really, well, I am sort of, I was going to say I'm not really paying attention to where I'm sticking them, but actually I'm sort of trying to get a nice like flow to them, so that, you know, it looks pretty, but then also at the same time I'm also trying to make them yeah, make it look random as well. I think I need to add one more colour on after this one. Okay. Although I tell you what I do have, I've got another end bit which we can use. So I'm just thinking, yeah, I want that there, but then we could add this green bit on. Yeah, we could add that green bit on here. Ah, yeah, I think that works lovely. Excellent. I wasn't sure actually. I thought I might have to rip some more, but I'm thinking it looks fine. So I'm just going to put some glue on and then pop that on there. And we're just going to make sure that that's all nicely covered, like so. Loving the that craft cardstock coming through. I think that just looks fab. So that's the base of our first card. Let's go to our second one. I think I'm just going to use these 3 sheets of paper actually and see what we can sort of come up with, yeah, using them. So I'm going to stick that one down on this edge. So again, having that craft cardstock showing, so I'm just putting glue on the cardstock itself. Just seeing, no, it's definitely that way, because I'm thinking, let's do that. I'm going to cut this down, okay, like so. Then I'm going to come in with the next colour. So again, I'm just going to use my glue to sort of mark out where I want it. You can do this via measurements, but yeah, I'm not going to. I'm literally eyeballing it as we go. So there's that. So again, I'm going to cut that down. And then the very last one, cut that on. So it's using the same 3 papers, but then coming out with 3 completely different results. How cool is that? Okay. And I'm going to stick that down just there like so. And cut this down. Right, so there is our second card base, and can you see how much the ink just brings out that paper? It just looks fab, doesn't it? And then the last card I'm going to cover completely with this one, so we're not going to have any of that card base showing. So I'm going to show that it's all stuck down, and then we're going to cut around it like this. So I find cutting around my cards so much easier when I have some larger scissors. Yeah, definitely find it easier. I think I'm going to have that one there, and then bring in the yellow and have that one there. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to add ink to these, just like we did with the first one. So yeah, right. Oh, dropping it. Let's glue this one down. So I want this one to be about there. Okay, so there's that one. And then let's bring in our bundled sage again, and let's put that on to here. I think my bundled stage actually is running out. I need to actually invest in the ink, I think. Right. And then that's going to just glue onto there like that. Okay. So there's that. Let's cut around that. Oh. And we do actually have a few little bits left over, which means that if we wanted to, we could, yeah, make a 4th one. But I only have 3 card bases made up. So, right, so this is what we've made. So these are the few bits that we do have left. So I'll just pop them back in the paper pad itself. I was thinking actually, I might have to do a how many cards with this set. So what's left, just actually, yeah, see how many cards we can create out of it. And actually use it up, because like I say, it's one of the very, very first things that I ever created. Now I'm wondering, should we do the same flowers for each one, because we do have like 3 of everything. I'm thinking these ones, so we'll have a page for each maybe. Right, so let's do this, and then I'm going to have this one. And then we're going to have this little one, and then we're going to have this one. So that's going to be that card. So they're all going to sort of end like be very similar. And then that one. Not liking how that is looking, so we're going to mix and match, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, that's nice. That, nice, and do I want to add that in? No, too busy. What about the yellow actually works. Then, no, we'll have the busier one. Then that one. So that flower actually looks really, really nice. So that one's going to go on there. Then this one, we're going to have that. Let's have this one here. So that, and that. Followed by the yellow, I think. Then the pink. And then, yeah, actually just that'll be fine. So then the last card that we're going to do can be that one, Actually, I feel like all of them should have the the base, so we all have the same base. Okay, followed by this one, followed by maybe that one. It is a bit busy, but that is fine. No, I don't want that one. Yellow. I'm thinking the yellow, followed by that one, followed by, let's go the first one, that one can have that, and then that centre one can all have that. Right, yeah, I think that works. Right, that has actually been all used up, so that can go. Okay, has that one be... Oh, do you know what, let's take them out, just because then I can just get rid of this sheet as well. Okay, because that's all gone as well. So, yes. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I wanted. This should be, here they are. So we've got some like vine type things. So in here there is 3 of them. So let's take all of them out, and then we're going to split them between each card. I've just thought could do with a sentiment, so I'll have to see. Yeah, I will have a look in the bit box, see what's in the bit box of the sentiments, I think. Or I could always just grab a stamp out, couldn't I? So it's not. So those 3. What else do we have? I'm just thinking there might be something else that we can sort of add to it. Oh, we have some leaves in different colours. So I've got leaves in yellow and leaves in green. So I'm going to have a couple of the leaves. I don't think I've got... Have I? Yes, I do. So, that's those leaves. And... yeah, I'm thinking let's go with these yellow leaves as well, just so that we have them, and just see how it goes, and see how the cards come together. Right, okay, I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to use from that. I think if I do end up using this as how many cards, then I think what I'm going to have to do is bring in some more toppers, because there's so many paper. I want to say that there's like 2 packs in here, because I did get 2 packs, although that's it, it's 72 sheets. So I might have already used, I think I've already used one of these up, you know, in how many cards. I'll have to look, I'll have to check. Right, okay, so let's pop them in there. And let's pop these bits in as well, because like I say, we can use them to make another card another day. Right, so first things first, we need to start shaping our flowers, and I want to start adding ink to them. So now, if you don't have this the decoupage pad, you can just die cut some flowers, or even draw some flowers and cut them out. You do not have to have what I have. Use what's in your stash. This is what I'm doing. I'm seriously doing stash busting, using stuff that I've had in my stash for years, that I first bought, that I've been hoarding, that you just think, why are you hoarding? Use it. So that's what we're sort of doing with that. Now I'm thinking this yellow flower, so let me just ink this up. Not yellow flower, sorry, yellow leaf could go there with one of the, with one of the green leaves. So I'm thinking that can go like that, and I'm just going to add some dimension to that. Pop a little bit of glue on, so just there, because I want these together, and then I'm just going to pop some glue on and pop that on there, because I know that that's where I want it. And then, so I'm going to glue each layer down onto my card as I go just because I think it'll be a lot easier. Now, on the ones that don't have any colour on, I'm thinking I might just add on the green. Yeah, let's add on the green because I think that looks quite nice. So, and then again, I'm just going to bring up those, I'm just using my nail and sort of scraping across the back and using my thumb to help shape those flowers. You can get tools that can shape flowers for you, so yeah, by all means do that. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So I'm going to use the Victorian Velvet, and this ink, like I said, the ink, it's not essential, it's not something that you have to do, it's whether or not you want to do it, but I just find that it is helping these all pop. So we're more or less doing the same. So I think we should have a chin wag. Yeah, see how you're all doing, see what you've been up to. Yeah. Have you, what crafting have you been up to? Always interested to see what crafting everybody's been up to. If you have been crafting and you'd like to show me your mix, please do come over to the Facebook group. It's a bunch of lovely people. We do have male members, we do have female members. We've got a couple of kids that join in as well. So there's a lady who has her daughter joins in. Our lovely Alicia, so, which is absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to, if your kids make something, we're more than happy. I know that my channel's not really for kids, but in you go. Yeah, they do still like to make things. So yeah, I do a challenge as well every month for August. So I don't know when this video is going to go up, but for August, our lovely admin Claire, so if none of you know who Claire is, she is here on YouTube, so she's under Claire Cartwright. If I will put a link, but I know fine well I'm going to forget because I've got a lot going on, so if a link's not there, please do remind me and I will pop it in. But do go and check her out, she is a fab. So she's done it for this month, and it is, do you know what, I can't remember the name of it. It's where you can either use a jelly dichloric painting or something, I don't know. Anyway, she explains it over on the thing, but it's where you could put on a glass mat, you could put some loads of paint on, then you put a piece of paper over the top of it and pull it up, and yeah, so it's like printing, which sounds really, really fun, and I want to have a go. So I will be having a go with that. So she very kindly helped out with the group this month, and yeah, with the challenge, just because with personal family things going on. So thank you so much, Claire, so much appreciate you. You are amazing. Oh, look at that, how gorgeous is that? Why do I not use my stuff? We should be using our stuff, guys. That looks amazing. Right, now I'm going to cut this because I am. So I'm just going to cut it in half because I want some of these sort of just to be coming out of them. I'm not going to ink them because they are quite, I don't want to risk breaking them. But yeah, I do also, but I like the idea of them. Yeah, I like that. So we're just going to stick that in like so. I like it. I really like it. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Right, so that's our first card. And actually, do we need to put a sentiment on or anything? I don't think we do. I think it is good as it is. So let's do the second one. So yeah, so lovely Claire has helped out, and she chose this month's challenge. So yeah, there is a video posted to the top of the page when she did her live explaining what the challenge actually is. So yeah, do check that out. She explains it better than me. So yes, I'm excited to see everybody's entries. So I'm actually filming this at the very beginning of August. So yeah, I'm having to try and get a few videos done today because I've got a good, yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, a few weekends, so I want to get these sort of done so that I can just concentrate on looking after my mum. And yeah, so just very, very busy going on. So but yeah, I haven't told anyone yet, but thankfully all is well. But my mum ended up having a heart attack. So yeah, not good. And as most of you know, we did lose my do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over this with green instead, just so it just stands out just a little bit more. So yeah, we lost him due to having a heart attack in January. And yeah, I got a phone call Friday saying that mum was in hospital. She had one. So and then what a nightmare yesterday trying to get a hold of the hospital. 156 times I rang the hospital to just because my mum refuses to have a mobile phone. We've had so many arguments over the last 6 months about her getting a phone, but mums know best. Hopefully now she will use one, so we pick her up tomorrow, hopefully all being well. But yeah, she ended up getting transferred to another hospital for treatment and had some stents put in. So she is recovering happily, but obviously I'm going to have lots of looking after to do and make sure she's okay. So I think, but yeah, I'm just not ready for the world. See, by the time this goes up, it'll be the end of August. So I'm not the one for telling personal things as and when it happened, because I can't deal with all of the messages and stuff, and it sounds terrible, doesn't it? But yeah, I just have to sort of focus on my mum. But I thought, you know what, I haven't slept very well the last few days, so I am making sure to wear myself out today and do some videos and crafting and just forget everything that's going on. Have a lovely day, try and get a really good night's sleep, ready for, yeah, looking after my mum. So she will be getting a nice telling off. Well, I can't really tell her off. I'll tell her off when she's better. So yeah, she needs to start doing as she's told. But like I said, mothers know best apparently. But yeah, we've got her a mobile phone all set up, whether she likes it or not. We've also ordered, I'm waiting for it to arrive today, an Amazon Echo, so that if anything happens, it will be set up with a phone. She can just basically shout at it if anything happens, so she can either ring me or ring an ambulance or whatever. So I feel a bit safer. She's gonna hate it. She is not going to be happy when I tell her that I've installed it in her house. So this is going to be quite fun, but she does as she's told. So I'm being strict. I'm putting my foot down. So yeah. So that's sort of been what's going on. Yeah, and why I've sort of probably been missing in action for a few weeks. I'm just hoping that I can do my drawing stuff for my, well, you guys will already know whether or not the draw and everything went up on time for my big giveaway. But yeah, so I reckon I'll end up being with mum for 2 weeks, which gives me, that's like, I'm there till I don't think I want that on actually. Oh yeah, let's have it on, but I'm not going to put any ink on it. That gives me till the 14th. So the 14th I said is when it closes. The 15th is when I'm doing a video of the ATCs, and yeah, so we should, fingers crossed, all should be well and everything should go to plan. So yeah. But oh, it's just a relief that she's okay. So, but it was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. So I'm gonna have to drink of water. Oh, much better. Right. So yeah, so I've got a long couple of weeks ahead. I wouldn't care. I've been so tired as well. But, you know, my mum deserves it, like, as much as I can give her. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, how gorgeous is that? That is so gorgeous. Right. Okay, someone's just ringing. I'm just sort of being nosy. I can hear my husband on the phone, so I think it's just people asking how my mum's doing, so he's dealing with all of that today. So I can just craft away, forget everything that's going on. I'm having a really good craft session, I must admit, so you probably get lots of like videos over the following, like over the next few weeks or days, or yeah, that's probably really quick, but yeah, I don't want to leave you guys without anything. And plus, you know, I need my crafting today. I just need to be able to yeah, just chill, relax and have fun before the hard work starts. And by hard work I mean persuading my mum to use a mobile phone and telling her to rest, because I know what she's like. So yeah, although I think she's going to surprise me. I think she's going to listen to everything I tell her, so all is well in the world. Right, I'm just putting the leaves in. I've just realised I didn't quite put them in before I put the first bit down. I do find it easy, especially with bigger flowers, to sometimes do the leaves first. I'm not going to put any dimension on that one because I quite like how that is coming through. Yeah, I'm going to put that on as well. So again, just putting ink all the way around. Okay, so I just use my fingers to do my dimension. I just find it so much easier. Okay, so there's that. Right, come on, stick down, stick. Right, okay, so let's continue. But yeah, do you know what, these cards have turned out so pretty. I really like them, and consider, I mean, it's all the same papers, all the same, well, more or less the same flowers. We've just done different arrangements of them, but yeah, they all look so beautiful. So I'm really pleased with them. And I think, you know what, it'd make a lovely set of note cards as a gift, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm thinking, I really am thinking no, not to use any sort of what do you call it, sentiment. I really don't think we need them. So yeah, so when I rang the hospital this morning, Mum's doing really well. So like I said, providing all's okay, they've got a couple of things that they need to check. They didn't tell me what they were like, but got a couple of things that they need to check, and providing those are all okay, she comes home tomorrow. So yeah, so she is doing a fab. I think the fact she's got the stent in now, she's just going to feel so much better, because I know she's been feeling tired for weeks, and obviously we lost my stepdad. That was awful, so I haven't revealed how that happened, but he did actually die of a heart attack, but it was very quick. So my mum actually found him in the kitchen. So yeah, it was so hard. And obviously it was very quick. It just, yeah. So I think Mum, yeah. I got to see her, which was nice. I got to see her on Friday when she was in A&E. They let me have 20 minutes with her, so that was good. So yeah. So it's been an anxious weekend, but yeah, I'm feeling so much better knowing that she's doing really well. So when she'd come back from the cath lab yesterday, when I rang the hospital, said she's had 2 cups of coffee and is waiting for a tea, and I knew straight away she was fine. So as long as Mum's got coffee, she's fine. So yeah. Oh, that is lovely. Right, I'm wondering whether to actually add some of this. I'm actually going to cut it. I'm going to round those corners because, yeah, around that corner. Okay, and then, because I'm just thinking, we could just sort of pop them in here, there, and everywhere. I was thinking not to, but actually we've done it to the other ones, so why not to these? So that's what I'm doing. I'm more or less treating them like like little vines that's popping out. So yeah, just gonna pop that in there. Okay, and then I've got this straight bit which I think will look fab in there. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. I'm really pleased with that. And then this bit can just sit in there. Yeah, so just like that. I'm just gonna, I should have really curled it before I did it, but yeah. Okay, so there's that. I do have one leaf left and I'm wondering whether to pop that leaf just in there, and I think I will. Right, let's put some ink around it. So yeah, those are my cards for today, guys. So really good. But yeah, hopefully when this video goes up all will be well with Mum. So yeah, right, let's bring them back. There we have it. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to put any words on. I don't think we need them. I think if I was to do any, it would just be probably some timples, or I quite like that, made to create. What about that there? Yeah. Where's my bone folder? There it is. So I'm just going to burnish that on. Because it's a clear sticker, if you burnish it, it just looks so much better. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that actually looks quite nice. So made to create. Do you know what? I want to use this one up because then I've used this sheet up. If I can get it off. So these stickers are actually from Mirami Small Arts. Unfortunately, I can't get any more. I'm absolutely gutted because she's not posting to the UK, which I'm not surprised because the government have made it all awkward. Well, Brexit, should I say. Right. So I'm not sure how it works these days. Hopefully it won't be forever. Right, there. Oh, I love them. And then last one. See if I've got actually any more of the clear ones. Because I think it would be nice. I never thought about keeping it all the same. Yes, oh, look at that, I do. What about, do you know what, I'm going to cut these down. So I'm going to use Create. So let's, oh, if we can, there we go. And then we're just going to grab Create. I'm going to stick that up at the top, lift those bits up because obviously we don't want them to be stuck, and pop that on. So there we have it. We've actually kept them all the same, so we've used all the same goodies, and yeah, I think they all look so different. Last thing, I think a gem in the centre. So let me just move all of these and grab my gem box out. Okay, and let's see what gems we have now. I do have some big, all big different coloured ones. Don't think the red ones are, although I was going to keep them all the same, so if I've got another red one then fair enough. But oh, look at that, I have. So yeah, let's, right, you know what, hello, I wasn't going to do red. I was thinking of clear, but let's have a look at the clears. Actually, I've got 3 the same. So I know I've got them all different sizes, so whichever one I have first. Right, that size, okay. So I am actually thinking maybe the clear. Yeah, let's do the clear. So I just need to stick these down, and yeah, we are all finished. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope it has inspired you to get your old stash out and just create, because you know we need to use what we have. definitely. So there we have it. So there you are, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Yeah, and I'll see you again in another video. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.